Everybody, I have a listing.
A listing?
Now, since the market is as tight as an Englishman's cricket shoes, it's only fair this assignment go to the employee I feel is most deserving.
Me!
Oh, and for the rest of you, if you're lucky enough to get a listing, well, you'll now get 2 weeks to sell it. And if you don't, it goes back to my top salesperson. Still me.
Sizemore Realty, this is Peggy Hill speaking, but you can call me your realtor.
Mashed potatoes and French fries? If it's bad news, Mom, just let me have it.
Let the starches flow like water. I have a listing.
Way to go,
Peggy!
Well, all right, Peggy. That's a pretty big deal considering the rough housing market.
Yes, it is, but I only have 2 weeks to sell the house, or I will lose the listing and maybe my job. No, you enjoy those fries, Bobby, because I plan on staging the heck out of this house.
What's staging?
It's like a home makeover. I fill the house with flowers, candles, and nice furniture, so people won't have a chance to imagine how bad it's gonna look with their crap in it.
I know what'll attract a big crowd. You could put in a Gap. People love the Gap.
The last hose you'll ever buy. I've had to buy it 3 times, and I'm buying it again. This is gonna be the one.
Oh, God, look who's here. That home inspector, Bud Ferguson.
Where? Where is he?
Bud Ferguson, pushing a shopping cart like a mere mortal.
That jerk killed 2 of our sales last month because the houses had structural problems. Like every house doesn't have those.
It's Ferguson's job to be tough, and he's damn good at it. Did you know he discovered faulty wiring at Bo Schute's house through 3 layers of drywall?
Of course we do. You fail a Ferguson inspection, everyone in Arlen knows.
Poor Shute was so humiliated, he had to move to a Dakota. His unsellable house still sits empty. Sad for him, sad for the house.
I will sell this house by 1 p.m. Your open house starts in an hour, so what do you say you jump in the car and go for a little spin around the state?
Even if I was physically capable of getting into an automobile, I ain't going nowhere with outsiders in the house. They'll steal our stuffs.
The open house was a disaster. That woman, she kept kissing her ferret on the mouth. I don't know who I felt worse for.
Oh, ugly people sure do ruin a lot. They've done studies with newborns, and if given the choice, babies would rather go to pretty strangers than their own ugly parents.
Well, obviously babies are not as stupid as they look. That's it, Nancy, that's what I need. Beautiful people. If I populate the open house with beautiful people, no one will notice the ugly ones. And who are the best-looking people in town? Well, librarians after they take off their glasses, and actors. I will go with the actors. Welcome, cast members of the 142 Taylor Avenue Open House. Right now, you are a random assortment of very good-looking actors. But by next weekend's open house, you will be a family.
Sounds great. I hate my real family.
So, Madam Director, what do you want us to do?
Well, why don't you act?
If you want us to act, we need a script. We're not improv people.
A script, right, Melrose? Which means I get to write one. I will write about how wonderful the house is. People will fall in love with it, and bingo, it's sold. I'm just gonna have to dig deep into my tortured soul to write this thing. I will call my mother. Frank, why don't you warm up the actors?
All right, everybody, let's warm up.
33 minutes to cut a lawn. That's a personal best.
Unique New York. Unique New York.
What the...
New York. Unique New York.
Unique New York.
Hey, Dad! Check it out!
New York.
I'm an actor!
Peggy, this is crazy. Using actors to sell houses is a dumb idea.
Hank, my job is on the line. I have to sell that freak house, and I have 1 week to write a script and get it up on its feet before the open house. These actors are my only hope.
But, Peggy, the boy, he's swaying.
Hank, if God forbid you were desperate to keep your job and had to peddle propane in our living room, I would not object.
All right, fine. But please don't ever compare acting to propane again.
Connections. This play is about how this house has affected people's lives. Now, let's do the scene between Luann, her husband, and emotionally distant father, and how they connect in this mid-century kitchen with modern upgrades.
I know this is way uncool, but can we do my scenes first? I've got a mattress commercial this afternoon.
Oh, you got that? Good. Good.
Okay, everybody. Let's do the scene in the walk-in closet / third bedroom. Okay, in this scene, Frank...
Peggy, I know writer's word is gold, but do I have to say this?
French doors?
Doors is fine. It's the other word.
Okay. I do not know what the French did to you, but I will work around them. Fine. Kitchen scene. Hustle!
Oh, God.
Stay where you are, Hank. The actors have to get used to working around the freaky people. Everybody, pretend Hank is a scary old man with an oxygen tank.
Girls, I've got good news and bad news. I'll start with the bad. Your mother is dead.
Mother!
But the good news is that her memory will live on in this house. Its sturdy frame just like hers, and large bay windows, like your mother's big blue eyes, that will never open again.
Mother!
Dang it, Dale, I told you, the bed is off limits.
Don't sit on my bed. Don't try on my belt. You sure have a lot of rules, King Don't.
Knock it off, Dale. I got enough problems with these actors crawling all over my house, eating imaginary bananas when real ones are sitting right there in a bowl.
I don't know what I'd do if I had actors in my house. We'd probably play charades late into the night. They'd get drunk on sangria and practice our Oscar speeches.
I could rid you of your extremely attractive pests, Hank. I won't say when. I will say scorpions.
I'm not sure if it's the high ceilings or the recessed lighting, but this room makes me...
It's a miracle, my love.
Cut! Luann, you entered too early again. Bobby says, makes me want to dance. He dances, then you rush in. Come on, people. We have got 1 week to get this right or I will lose my job. Action.
It's a miracle, my love. After 15 years, we are pregnant.
And I know exactly who's responsible. This house.
Chris, what are you doing here? Interrupting my knitting group.
I know what you're doing here. Using actors to sell houses. Brilliant. You're making real estate history, Peggy, and I want to be a part of it. More specifically, I want a part in it.
He's not even hot.
Well, it wouldn't be fair to just throw you in. See, these are professional actors.
All love the womb, that they're first being bred, then give my tongue like leave to love my head.
Well, you're my boss.
Another guy, great. There goes my chimney monologue.
Fine. I'll rewrite the freaking thing.
You guys are still up? It's 11:30.
Dad, Mom's been typing for 6 hours straight. Except for that 15 minutes when she just started crying.
Hank, it is impossible to please all my actors. But I just did. Oh, forgot to save.
I was hoping you'd take the house back, and maybe your old dad, too.
I missed you so much, Dad. Hug me.
Where is Melrose?
I'm calling from the set.
On the phone? Wait, okay. I can handle this. You are on the phone because you're away at school. Melrose is away at college and is calling because she misses her family. No, her home. Frank, go with it.
I know you're trying to break the cycle, being the first one in the family to graduate college, but we miss you. And more importantly, the house misses you.
Did everyone feel that? It was real, and it was good.
I could even feel it here, Frank.
Oh my goodness. Well, we might actually pull this off. At this rate, tomorrow's dress rehearsal is going to be fantastic. Now, everybody remember to bring friends so it feels like a real open house.
I love the theater. It's in me now.
Spencer, the talk.
Bobby, did you know I'm 35 years old and I spend my weekends in a sandwich costume just to make rent?
This is the story of a family. But it's not about the people in the family. Nay, it's a story about what keeps them together. This is the story of a house.
Good Lord.
They told me you died in the war.
I did. I saw the white light, God, the whole nine. But while there, I couldn't stop thinking about home. So I couldn't stay dead.
You can start the party. Cousin Joey has arrived. I didn't knock because I never do. Which is why doctors will never tell you that homesick is the worst kind of sick. And one day, I will honor this house by becoming the man she always knew I could be.
Brava, Peggy, brava! Again, this play idea, genius. I, however, have surpassed that genius and gone on to create a new level of genius by inviting a client to the show.
Oh, good. You are my target audience. Come on, how much did you love it?
It was great. So great, I made an offer on the house.
I don't understand. I sold you a house that you've never even seen?
No, Peggy, that would make you a witch. He made an offer on this house.
What? But this is my house. It's not for sale.
Even at $25K over asking price? With a full cash deposit?
Sold!
I can't believe you sold our house.
I know, and for a very good price. $25K over asking in a down market.
Would you open it, Dad? You know, autographs.
Has this family gone insane? That's it. Bobby, open your own dang soda. Peggy, we're not moving. End of story.
I am sorry, Hank. When I sold our house, I was drunk on the powerful elixir that is fame. But we cannot back out of this sale. It will destroy my reputation, which after tonight is off the freaking charts.
Well, that's just too bad. I'm not selling this house, Peggy.
But Hank, there would be a huge penalty if we back out. It could be $10,000.
I'm not paying anything. You have to get us out of this. End of discussion.
Okay, Hank. I will find a way to keep our house. Actors got us into this. Actors will get us out.
I do appreciate you letting me see the place during the day.
Psst, yo, your loan payment's L to the 8. If you don't cough up the Skrilla, you'll have to answer to the Jets.
Hey, I just moved in down the block, and I'm required by law to tell everybody I'm a sex offender.
Good Lord. Just ignore them. They're actors. Sir, I'm gonna level with you. This is all a big mistake. Our home is not for sale. I have no interest in selling the house where I raised my boy and my dog.
See now? This is exactly the kind of life I want.
No, this is my life, and you can't have it.
Kill the train, Bobby.
I'm gonna get some sleep. Unless you plan on selling the bed.
You will regret that, Dig, because I have figured out a way to get out of the sale and protect my reputation as super realtor. All we have to do is not pass the inspection.
There's no way this house will fail an inspection.
Sure it can, if we stage it to make it look damaged. And our inspector is Ferguson, so it will be easy to fail.
Ferguson? Your reputation can take the hit because there's no goddamn way I'm looking like a fool in front of the greatest inspector of our generation.
Hank, there isn't any other way. We can't afford the penalty.
Master craftsman versus master inspector. I wonder if you'll fight to the death.
So, we're definitely not gonna be friends with Ferguson? Maybe we can be frenemies. A love-hate relationship's the next best thing.
I'm sorry, Bill. We're not going to be anything with Ferguson after I fail his inspection, and everyone in Arlen hears about it.
Problem remains, how will you fail? Your house is perfection.
Well, you got me. I've taken such good care of my home, I don't even know what a bad one looks like.
This beam's rotting, and over there you've got your termite damage, and look what I can do.
How is that even possible?
That's nothing compared to this.
Put some brown around the edges so it looks like it's progressed to phase 2. And Bobby, when your mom's done with the ladder, replace our air filter with, Mr. Dotrives.
Dad, if it makes you feel better, I don't want to be an actor anymore.
Thank you, son. Look at this place. My whole life has been a lie.
Oh, I'm sorry, Hank. I just got carried away.
I'm gonna vomit.
Be strong, Hank. Remember, this is the only way to save our house. But if you need to, we could use an extra carpet stain in Bobby's room.
Doorbell doesn't work. It's not dangerous, but it is a violation. With all the home improvement shows these days, you'd think maintenance wouldn't be such an alien concept.
Oh, this is really horrible. I feel like your boxing manager and you've been beat up and I have to cut your eye with the razor so you can see.
If I were a joking man, I'd say here's the damage, but I'm not. I'm going to have to fail this house. It'd take a skilled craftsman 1,000 man-hours to fix it.
1,000 man-hours? That's a lot of money. Sorry, folks. I'm out.
Care to read my report, Mr. Hill?
No, I'll wait and read it with everyone else in town.
I'm thinking the master craftsman who destroyed this house should have no problem repairing it.
You're talking over my head here, sir. I'm just a bad homeowner.
Mr. Hill, only someone with incredible skills could make such a well-maintained home appear so damaged. I'm impressed.
This is a house of healing. Uncle Jeb, you don't need that oxygen tank to breathe in here.
This grout is supposed to stay white for 20 years. What's it been, 17, 18? Peggy, where's that receipt?
Uncle Hank!
Ah! Don't you know not to barge in here when I'm in the shower?
Oh, for goodness sakes, Hank, you are fully clothed.
Next time, I might not be so lucky.
Just look at Ladybird.
Oh, Ladybird, didn't Luann make you look pretty, pretty dog? Who's a pretty dog? Get that stuff off of her. She looks like Fran Drescher.
I didn't put it on. Your dog ate all my cruelty-free makeups.
Okay, honey, calm down. If she tries it again, you just give her a little tap on the fanny with the rolled-up newspaper.
I spent extra money to buy cruelty-free. I'll do a lot more than tap her. I found a spark plug.
Great. Now all we need are 5 more of those, an engine, 4 wheels, some kind of frame, and a cassette radio, and we got our death cart. Hey, look what I found.
A Manitoba 100.
The official cigarette of the Royal Canadian Mounted Police. Wow. I never had one of those.
You ever had any cigarette?
Well, no. How about you?
Only secondhand from my dad.
You wanna spark it? Now!
Quick, pull the knob!
Is someone in there? Is this John occupied? Es esta Juan ocupado?
See.
Bobby, is that you?
Well, do you want to lose along? Because if you do, I am sure there's another little boy out there who would take it in a second.
Didn't you read this? Cancer, heart disease, emphysema.
Well, I thought those were the ingredients.
Hey, do not be a smart mouth, young man. Now, I gave up smoking so you could be free of birth defects, and this is how you repay me?
Yeah, you don't know how hard it is to quit. Your mother and I went through hell trying to... Hey, don't reclinomite while I'm talking to you.
Bobby, smoking is a nasty, filthy, filthy habit, and only trailer trash smoke nowadays. Now, do you want to look like trailer trash?
That's not fair. I don't smoke.
Lord, Hank, you finish this. Oh, honey, you are not trash. Just 'cause you grew up in a trailer and your mama's in prison.
All right, Joe Camel. You want to smoke? Let's go smoke. Now, look here. You are going to smoke this entire carton.
Huh? I thought you said you didn't want me to smoke anymore.
Oh, this'll take care of that, believe me. I wish my daddy'd had the parenting skills to do this for me, I tell you what. Start puffing, boy. We gotta get through 200 of these.
Joseph, I understand you smoked your first cigarette today.
I'm sorry, Dad. I'll never smoke again.
Whoa, hold on, son. I want you to keep an open mind so you can make an informed decision. If you want, you can read a bloated government report on smoking, or go straight to the horse's mouth and get the facts from the tobacco industry.
For God's sakes, Bobby, what nationality are you?
American.
Then why are you holding your cigarette like some kind of European Nazi in the movie?
Why does it matter?
Now, that's not the right sort of attitude for you to have. Whatever you do, you should do right, even if it's something wrong.
Okay.
No, I said American. Here, let me show you. That is not how to inhale, Bobby. You're hotboxing it. You gotta inhale slow. You see? Slow, like that.
Okay.
Wait a minute. Let me show you one more time. Yep, no two ways about it. Smoking is a filthy, disgusting habit.
How come you smoked?
Well, it wasn't as bad for you back then.
Wow.
Pretty keen, huh? The trick is to get your thumb under the filter. But of course, smoking is wrong, so you'll have to try this with a dowel or something. Come on, only one pack left.
I think I'm gonna barf.
That's what I wanted to hear. Good job, son. When you're finished, you want to get that with a hose? You see, raising a boy is like fixing a radiator. You don't talk it into working right. You have to take it out back and flush it clean.
What's wrong, Hank?
Why are you always asking me that? What's wrong with you? How does that sound for a change?
Well, I just asked you once. Oh, was it about Bobby and that cigarette today?
No, I took care of that. I made him smoke a whole carton until he was as sick as he's ever been in his life.
Hank Hill, what on God's earth were you thinking? He is just a little boy. You stunt his growth, he will stay that way.
Peggy, it's late. I'm tired. Let's just go to sleep.
Okay.
I gotta go do some stuff. I think I might have left the blender on. Hey there, Enrique.
Sorry, Mr. Hill. I know I'm not supposed to be smoking.
Oh, hell, what's the rule for if you can't break it once in a while?
And times got hard after NAFTA sent the piñata jobs north.
That's quite a story, Enrique. I like stories. I like stories about piñatas. In fact, I like everything you have to say. Let's me and you visit your hometown sometime the way you had the courtesy to come see mine.
I'd be honored for you to meet my family, Mr. Hill.
And I'd be honored for you to meet my... Oh, no, my wife.
Hi, Hank. Honey, can you take a lunch break?
Sure.
Huh? Oh, Dios mío. Ooh.
How do you like that, Is your heart racing? Are you upset? Now you know how I feel when you eat my makeups.
Oh, for heaven's sake, that flesh-eating virus has claimed another victim.
Well, don't let it worry you, Peggy. Sometimes you just gotta relax and enjoy life for all its rich, mellow flavor.
Hank, what are you doing?
Well, Bobby vomited with one pack to go. I couldn't throw them out. That would be wasteful.
But we haven't smoked for 12 years.
I know, but, well, hey, doesn't the smell take you back?
Oh, that feels like, what, 100 years ago?
It doesn't have to. Shouldn't we be getting home?
No, Hank, let's just stay a moment longer.
Ooh. Oh, boy. Oh, boy.
I feel so alive with pleasure.
Fine day, isn't it, boy?
Oh, Hank, there is a tile in the bathroom that I think we missed.
Really? Well, I better check that out. Well, I found the tile. Thank you very much, Peggy. And I looked at it, but there's still some more tile for you to look at.
You know, I think I will save the rest of my tile for after breakfast.
Will you stop talking about your stupid tile? If it's so dirty, go clean it, and if it's clean, you can shut up!
Hey, I've got an idea. Let's go eat at that place we used to go when we smoked. With the Jazz Combo.
Smokies?
Yeah, that's the one.
Yep.
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 Hey, man, y'all don't put that dang old thing out, man. Y'all gonna lighten up like that, man. You're gonna do just like a dang old junkie, man. You're gonna go messing up my head with that dang old secondary nicotine like that, man.
Oh, Hank, I thought you gave that up.
Welcome back, friend. I knew this day would come.
Dale, get off of me. Yep, same old Smokies. Place hasn't changed a bit.
Now, where is old Smokey? We would love to say hi.
Oh, Smokey's no longer with us.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Well, it's for the best, darling. Those last few years when it spread to his bones. Smoking or not smoking?
Smoking. What's going on in here?
Bobby, what are you doing with the cigarette? You are going to burn this house down?
Hey, all right. You guys smoke too?
What we do is none of your business. I told you not to smoke. Do I have to take you out back with another carton of cigarettes?
I think you do.
I cannot believe that you're all smoking. Don't you know that more people die of smoking than die of war in Vietnam every day? I'm begging you, put out your cigarettes and keep them out.
She's right, Hank. How can we expect Bobby to quit when we won't? We're the adults. We have to set an example.
Hey, that's my rug.
No one said it was gonna be easy, son.
Future non-smokers, take a look to your left. Now take a look to your right. Who do you see? Don't be shy. There are no wrong answers here.
I see a caring human being.
No. You see your buddies for a better life.
I've got the strangest feeling someone's gonna kick his ass.
Oh, come on, Hank. Will you just give it a chance?
Yes, buddy. Give it a chance.
Bill, what are you doing here?
Well, I know you think of me as a pretty together guy, but sometimes I need a little help. Just 6 nights a week for 20 years.
Looks like someone found a buddy. Hey there. Why don't you tell us your name and how long you've been smoking?
I'd rather not.
I understand. It's not easy to admit we're weak.
You're calling me weak? Look at your little birdie arms. They're no thicker than a cigarette. I could smoke them little arms.
Come on, Dad. Open up.
Ah, is this your son? It's beautiful how you came out to support your daddy.
I'm a smoker, too.
Oh, no. How long have you been addicted to cigarettes?
Since my dad let me smoke a whole carton.
Oh,
Wait a minute. I didn't let him. I made him. It was a punishment.
Can I get a new buddy?
What is wrong with him?
You are sick, sir. You shouldn't be allowed to have children.
Now, hold on a minute here. I didn't bring my family here to be yelled at. I don't think I like this club. You all whine too much and the coffee's bad. I tell you what you need to do. You need to take a 13th step. Down off your high horse.
Yeah!
Here's to 3 of the bravest individuals in all of Ireland. To the Hills and their tobacco-free future.
My God, are you still talking?
Why's my potato got skin on it? I hate skin!
I will not sit here and have my work insulted. What? Do you think the potatoes just fly into the bowl and mash themselves?
I know y'all don't mean none of those harsh words. It's just a nicotine withdrawal.
Why is she still talking? Oh my God!
Drop it. Drop it.
Bobby, Hank, hold on. I got it.
When's this thing supposed to kick in? It's not working. It's broken.
Bobby, the patch goes on your shoulder. Bobby! Bobby!
Bobby, spit it out! Spit it out!
Hank, you hold him. I'll go get a stick.
I wasn't gonna smoke it, I swear.
I know. You did it. Good boy. Here's your treat. Bobby, Aunt Peg, come in here. Uncle Hank's clean. He's gonna be okay.
Oh, yeah? Good job. Well done. So proud.
Let's celebrate. I'll make an icebox cake. Bobby, why don't you... Hey, where's Aunt Peggy?
The cigarette's gone. Mom.
I found her.
Close the damn door. Can't you see that I am knitting?
Mom, hand over the cigarette.
No.
Mom, this is not your son. This is your buddy.
No.
Hand it over. Who's your buddy? Who's your buddy?
Well done, Bobby.
Hey, wait a minute.
Give me
hey,
that.
What are you doing?
Mother and I can't give it to
You just stop it!
Give me that.
You want the cigarette? You want it so bad? Come and get it. Come on.
Hey, out of there. Hey, what are you doing, Luann?
Unlock this door right now.
I'm crating y'all in like an unruly dog. I'm sick of dysfunctional families. I came from one, and I'm not going to let it happen to you. Function! Function, damn you!
Okay. Women and children first. I take the first puff. Bobby here gets a second. If there's anything left, you.
Who are you trying to kid? We all know there won't be anything left. Let's you and me split it, Peg. It'll be romantic. You know, like the old days, before he came along.
Mama, it's your son. 9 months inside, remember? Those were good times, too.
I don't know. I don't, this is happening too fast. I just don't know.
Well, I do. Come on, Bobby. You and me can take her. You go high, I'll go low.
Hey, back off! I will drop it. I will drop this.
No!
Well, look at us, at each other's throats. And after all we've been through, this family has survived fires and twisters and every strain of flu the Orient could throw at us. Well, we are not going to be done in by a lousy tobacco leaf. We're going to make it. Together. Now, who's with me? Hands in the center. Come on. Oh, Hank.
I know. Isn't it the most beautiful day you've ever seen?
What a day to be alive. Hey, Dad, over here.
Go deep, Bobby.
Here, Bobby, Bobby, over here.
All right. Over here, Peggy. Okay.
As a stylist, you must remember a bad haircut can cost your client their job, even get them beat up. That's why we practice on the senior citizens.
Miss Kranzer, my senior citizen is too small for my chair. Can I get a new one?
Luann, please. Some of them can hear you. Would you step into my office? I haven't received your tuition check for this trimester.
Oh, really? I mailed it.
Oh, you did you? That's good, because if you hadn't, I would have had to suspend you. But since you did mail it, why don't we just sit here and wait until it comes?
I didn't mail the check. If I don't pay my tuition, I can't go to beauty school anymore. Can you believe that?
How much was it again?
$300.
All I have is $400, and that's going towards my new trampoline. I mean, the trampoline I have now is good, but, you know.
Yeah. Okay. Night, Buckley.
Okay, Hank, try turning it back on now.
Because feeling fresh is important to a woman.
Oh!
Dad, can I come back in now?
Not yet, son. Stay in the kitchen. Okay, Bobby, you can come back in.
Your garden will be a horn of plenty with megalomulch in easy-to-lift 50-pound bags.
That Chuck Mangione is one class act.
And now Megalomart has propane and propane accessories at megalo prices, and it fuels so good.
Propane at Megalomart?
Bobby, leave the room.
You bastards.
I don't mean to.
All right, everybody settle down. Megalomart may be selling propane now, but they're in for the fight of their lives. Tell them, Buck.
Well, there's no way we can compete with their prices. But Debbie and I stayed late last night, and after that, we came up with a plan.
Yes, we have a plan. Good work, Buck. And, Debbie?
We're gonna beat Megalomart by giving the customer what they can't, the personal touch. Little program I'm gonna call Service with a Hug.
You're serious? Hi, welcome to Strickland Propane. Service with a hug. Ugh, I'm really sorry about that. Now, what can we do for you?
Well, I was just wondering, do you honor Megalomart coupons?
No, but for pennies more, you get the same propane and Strickland service.
Well, how many pennies?
Several hundred. I hugged you. Sure, son, the Wagner Char King does cost a little less here at Megalomart. But when you buy at Strickland, 135 Los Gatos Road, you don't just get a grill, you get a spatula and a friend. A good spatula.
Sir, there's no yelling in the propane department. Some of these gases are extremely volubilous.
Well, Buckley, I have a complaint. I would like to talk circles around the person who runs your propane department.
Hey, they didn't want me making keys anymore.
I don't know whether to laugh or vomit. Say, I want to thank you guys for continuing to buy your propane from Strickland. You're about due for a fill-up, Dale. What's it been, 5, 6 cookouts?
No, I'm all set.
Huh. Well, that's odd. The gauge must be broken. It says your tank's full. Here. Megalomart.
I am changing the seating plan in my classroom. Mr. Garcia has been hiding from me for too long. Welcome to the front row, Mr. Garcia. Are you listening, Hank?
I gotta come up with some kind of battle plan. We're hugging our way down the crapper here.
Hank, Aunt Peg, can I come in?
No.
Yes. No, I didn't want to ask you for money.
That's a good instinct, Luann.
Go on, honey.
They won't let me back in the beauty academy unless I pay them $300. And I can't make $300 until I'm a rich and famous Hollywood makeup artist.
Yep. You got yourself a real catch-22 there. Good night. Now, sir, I know we could never match Megalomart's prices, but I thought maybe we could get ourselves a spokesperson the way Megalomart cashes in on Chuck Mangione's star power. Now, I've done some research on this Zamfir fella, and I found out he's sold more albums worldwide than the Beatles. His music's better, too.
Hank, it's too late. I've decided to shut down this branch of Strickland Propane.
What? No, sir, we can't give up.
Hank, listen, I got 4 more branches to think about. Sometimes you just got to cut off a finger to save the hand. I got to let you go.
You're firing me?
I can't even afford to give you a severance package, but you can have 5 minutes at the office supply cabinet.
Make a basket out of your shirt, honey.
Take your damn batteries back. Take them back, bastards. I don't want them. You can have them. Boy, you get a lot of batteries for $4. Bastards!
Dad, what about this big box of tissues?
Is it from Megalomart?
No, but it was touching something, that is.
Throw it out.
Well, folks, there is no chance in hell we are going to lose this house because I have spent a lot of time thinking and preparing us for this exact moment.
You what?
Hank, I married you for better or for worse. So during the better, I planned for the worse. I saved all our old curtains so that I could make some clothes for Bobby. We will grow our own vegetables and we'll eat carrots for dessert.
I thought you said we were going to be okay.
From now on, I'll be the breadwinner of the house. Oh, not that you're the bread loser. We're all winners here.
Perdóname, hermana.
Why's the Pope holding that gun?
That is not the Pope. It's Monsignor Martinez.
Ah.
Vaya, con Dios.
Wanted. One hard-working man to replace 4 who weren't. Stop looking, you found him.
You'll notice that the door on your left is open. And if you're not interested in making money, I want you to walk right out that door. Because this is not for you.
Can I just ask, what exactly are we selling?
That's a very good question.
You'll be selling opportunity.
With your initial investment of $300, you can make up to $60,000 or as much as $200,000. It's up to you. You.
What's in the box?
All right, Eager Beaver, it's time for us to tell you. Inside each of these boxes are 24 smaller boxes filled with dreams.
Oh, God, we're not selling steak knives, are we?
Not we. You!
Uncle Hank, what's a BTU?
British Thermal Unit?
Oh, so there's no bacon in it at all then?
Luann, I think you picked up the wrong book. That's about propane.
I know. I'm studying to be a propane salesman, just like you used to be, Uncle Hank.
That's a neat idea, Luann. While you're at it, maybe you can fly around the world in a weather balloon.
I can, too, get a job selling propane. Buckley said he'd hire me at the Megalomart.
Megalomart? Well, why don't you just go down to hell and work for the devil?
Good thing that I don't have dangerous brain powers, or right now you'd be in 1,000 little pieces.
I've answered 40 classified ads, and I didn't get a single response.
Hey, man, I know how it is, man. You don't get old low down on the money, man. You just coming out of Bank of Boomhauer, man. You don't go a little cash advance. They ain't additional charges may apply, man.
Well, I appreciate that, but we're doing fine, thanks. Peggy's landed some extra work as a notary public.
You got yourself a good man there, Hank.
What did you just say, Bill?
Propane is A, flammable, B, non-flammable, C, all of the above.
Well, you can't eat propane, so...
For God's sakes, it's flammable.
I could have gotten that!
You would have never gotten that.
Uncle Hank!
How could such a good cop become such a bad priest?
Well, I threw out my ethics and I notarized Velma Throckmorton's will. I hope those cats know how to run a toy store. Honey, did you iron my blouse for tomorrow?
No, I don't know how to iron, and I don't want to learn.
Hank, we're all taking on extra responsibilities because of your situation.
I'm trying, Peggy.
Don't be a try-baby, Hank. Be a do-baby.
Mujeres, chicas, hombres, ahora tenemos Megalomart gas propano a precios mega borrato.
Come on, Luann. No job, no Hollywood. You can do this. Remember, BTU, British Thermal Unit. No bacon, no bacon, no bacon. I'm ready for the test, Buckley. I just pushed everything out of my mind except propane. Well, and how to get here.
You don't have to take the test now. I gave the job to somebody else.
So, I guess you think you're going to work right now, off to sell propane in your fancy vest. Hope you like walking, though, because I took your car keys and I flushed them down the toilet.
Luann, have you seen my car keys?
So, you know something about propane?
I was assistant manager at Strickland Propane for 15 years.
Anyway, here's your tag. You gotta wear this at all times.
Hey.
Hey, this is Ron.
Hello. I'm Mr. Hill. 15 years experience in propane.
Wow, that's amazing. Hey, you know what?
What?
Chicken butt. You know what that means?
No, what?
Chicken butt.
You gotta stop saying what?
Why?
Chicken thigh.
Okay, now you gotta put up some posters in the parking lot. Chuck Mangione's giving a concert there next week.
But what? Never mind.
Dad, I thought you hated Megalomart.
Oh, I do, son. I do indeed.
But you're working there.
That's right.
Are you still married to Mom?
Bobby, of course I am.
Mm-hmm. It's true, Bobby, he is. You know, Hank, I think you should be happy about your new job. You get to wear that smart little uniform, and with the trainee badge, you can make all kinds of mistakes. It's like a get-out-of-jail-free card.
Well, now I feel great, Peggy. Thanks very much. Let's all go dancing. What do you say?
Well, forgive me, Hank, but I am doing the best I can. You have never failed before. I don't know how to pity you without offending you.
I guess this means we're not going dancing.
Hey, Luann. Listen, I'm sorry I took that job you wanted, but you have to...
Sorry, I can't talk right now. I'm in the middle of a rehearsal. I'm Sir Reginald Featherbottom III, and my boyfriend is going to give me a job at the Megalomart. No, he's not. I'm going to make him give it to me and ruin your life forever.
Luann.
You work with Ron and Buckley in the propane department, right?
Well, I work in the propane department while Buckley and Ron watch me.
Could you find out if Ron likes Stephanie?
Stephanie, shut up! Shut up!
Well, because she wants to stand next to him during the Chuck Mangione concert.
Shut up!
Well, I think I'll go try and find the grown-up break room. Ladies?
I think that old guy likes you.
Shut up! Shut up!
Hello, America loves Megalomart.
Don't take it too hard, Hill. After a while, you hardly miss respect. Mark McGimsey.
You mean the Mark McGimsey that owns just brake drums?
Used to own, till Megalomart ran all of Main Street out of business. Now I'm just working here in the automotive department, helping feed the beast that killed me.
Yep. The only place you can find a Main Street these days is in Disneyland. Just try to buy a gun there.
Hey, you know a fella by the name of Ray Holiday?
Layaway Ray, sure. Used to go to his bait shop all the time.
So, there I was, bare-ass naked, sitting in a box of night crawlers. Felt kind of funny, but it kept them alive through the night.
See, that's the kind of thing you can do when you own your own store. Here, it's just one humiliation after another.
Oh, I mean to tell you.
All right, break it up. Back to work. And you, where's your trainee tag?
No, I won't wear it. I've had 20 years' experience. I'm not going to take this.
And neither are we.
Oh? I guess I'll just have to fire you then.
Buckley, what the hell are you doing? You never, ever want to put stress on the valve. You'll cause a gas leak.
Hey, where were you? You're supposed to set up Chuck Mangione's dressing room with sliced pears and 2% cottage cheese. Or did you forget that too, Hank? Trainees. You know how it is.
So what do you think?
I don't know, Hank. You're talking about an act of open rebellion.
Dang right I am. They say America loves Megalomart. And if we don't speak up, everyone will think it's true. We've got to put an end to the silence while the whole world is watching. If you want out, get out now. As for the rest of us, we will be disrupting a Chuck Mangione concert. With kazoos.
Why kazoos, Hank?
Because they're portable, they're annoying, and Megalomart has them for $3 a case.
We'll be just like Queer Nation. Or the Boston Tea Party. Or
yes,
let's go that way.
the
That's
Boston
a good way
Tea
to go.
Party. Exactly.
Uncle Hank,
Yes?
I had a lot of time to think while I was unflushing Aunt Peggy's keys. And I would like you to know that I'm not mad at you anymore for taking my job.
I was the better candidate.
Oh, sure. Can you give me a ride to the Megalomart in the morning? I'm going to break up with Buckley. As of tomorrow, your boss is no longer my boyfriend.
Why don't you get us a spot, Peggy? I've got a little business to take care of.
I know, Hank. I saw your bag of kazoos, and I put 2 and 2 together. After 15 years of teaching, I know a mutiny when I see one.
Don't try to stop me, Peggy.
Hank!
Yeah?
Remember, honey, to hum, not blow. If you blow, it tears the wax paper.
I'll tell them.
Where's your kazoo?
I got something bigger in store for Mr. Charles Mangione.
With you. Do you know why?
Chicken thigh?
Don't make this harder than it already is.
How you doing, Arlen? Are you ready to soft rock?
Is that their new slogan?
Oh, no!
Buckley and Luann are in there!
Hey, man, it's 911. I ain't here, little Megalomart, man. It go, boom, man, there's a fire, and it don't, that come out everywhere, man. I don't know, saw Nick, man, run out there. I don't know if Chuck Mangione gonna be coming down here.
Sir, you are going to have to speak more slowly. I cannot understand you.
Dang old Megalomart. Had talked about them all, done it, boom.
That year, we almost had it.
I had just learned how to button. You should have checked my work. Oh my God! Look at Dad!
Oh, I should just destroy those backup glasses. I wonder where that necklace went. Hank, guess what? You know how we always wait until the last minute to get our Christmas card photo taken and always end up getting megalo portraits, which are always terrible?
Am I supposed to be guessing something here?
Mom got us an appointment with Ron, as in portraits by Ron.
I called and got the last available appointment before Christmas.
Wow, this guy's even taken photos of the Stricklands. This is going to be great.
It's all because I did your favorite thing, Hank. I planned ahead.
Well, you know what I always say. If you plan ahead, then when things happen, you're prepared. Yep.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah, talking about like a dang old Rick Wakeman, man, except that instead of yes, man, you're gonna dang say no, man.
I took it upon myself to upgrade the entertainment value of the alley and provide a soundtrack, if you will.
I don't know, Dale. Conversation is already pretty good.
But it could be better. I'll show you. So I was just opening this beer, and the tab didn't go all the way in. So I had to push it open with my Swiss Army knife, and now my beer tastes like my back pocket.
Wow, you really made that come to life.
Good luck following that, Boomhauer.
Dad, Dooley ran away from home.
He left a note with only 2 words. I'm gone.
So Dooley ran away. I am not the least bit surprised. There is no way you can keep a lid on that powder keg they call a family.
I thought you and Melinda Dooley were friends.
Yeah. Melinda and I took different paths. Let's just say her clothes weren't the only thing that got casual on Fridays. I will leave it at that. Her values.
I wonder where that boy is. If I were him, I'd find myself a nice culvert to crawl into. Somewhere in Oklahoma where the police treat you like a human being.
Okay.
Poor Melinda. It all went downhill for her after she married that Tim Dooley. Well, because she had to.
Poor thing. First everything else in her life, and now this.
Welcome, parents. We're confronting a serious and difficult issue. Thank God we got a speaker to tell us what to do. Here he is, fresh from the Montel Williams show, Arthur Stevens Davies.
Good evening. First, let me extend my condolences to the Dooley family and the Arlen community. We must ask ourselves why this happened. Allow me to quote from my book. The nuclear family has suffered a meltdown. If you don't have a close-knit family, then every member of your family is at risk.
I'm back.
Show's over.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Dooley is the exception who proves the rule. Yes, every second in this country, a poorly parented child runs away. Excuse me, your child could run away.
My son will not run away. My family is fine.
Don't you think Mrs. Dooley thought her family was fine, too?
Oh, probably. But really, I don't think this relates to me.
Of course you don't. Your family's great. So tell me, where's your son right now?
He is at home.
Then let's call him. Get on up here.
Okay.
Well, look out for the books. On sale, with a foreword by Mary Lou Henner.
Are you sure you don't want to talk to Melinda Dooley? Huh? She's right there. Sorry, we're not home right now. Unless this is Alex Trebek, in which case, come right over. Oh, well, that's just so much.
Interesting. What's your son's cell phone number?
He doesn't have a cell phone.
You have no idea where your son is or how to get a hold of him. So if he's gone, he's gone.
Well,
This is the real problem with American families. Complacency, self-satisfaction, igno-rationalization. It's a word I coined. It's in my book. And she's guilty of it.
I am so sorry.
You're ashamed. Peggy, I think you may be overreacting.
Have you ever wondered why we can never get our Christmas card photo right? It's because as a family, we're all over the place. Scattered, disheveled, eyes closed.
The 77 Cowboys never took a good photo, but they won the Super Bowl. Your logic doesn't hold up.
Hank, when an expert on families calls you up on stage and tells you you are failing as a parent, it would be foolish of you to ignore it. Which is why I got this. Now, when you go out, simply slide your magnet to out and indicate your destination and estimated time spent using these symbols here. I also bought each of you a cell phone.
Cool!
Yeah, it is cool. It only calls me.
Oh. Can I receive calls?
From me.
Oh.
Peggy, this is unnecessary. We communicate as needed. Well, I do like dry erase boards.
Thank you.
What's that you're playing?
It's your theme song.
What?
I'm kidding. This is your theme song. No, it's this. It really is that.
Listen to my theme song. No, that is so me.
Dang it, I lost the drawstring to my sweatpants again. What's that trick with the, Peggy, what are you doing in your underwear outside the master bathroom?
I want us to be a closer, more open family.
What? Why would you want that? Ah!
Because of what I just read in Davy's book, Chapter 12, Get Comfortable. Clothes may keep your body warm, but they make your heart cold. We need more intimacy as a family, Hank.
I thought that's what the dry erase board was for. Now, for God's sakes, put on some clothes.
Hank, the dry erase board is only the physical part of the solution. This hanging out in our underwear is the emotional part.
This is the way food was meant to be eaten. No stains. I can just hose down afterwards.
I don't think this is sanitary.
Hank, you might feel better about this if you took your pants off.
No.
All right, look, if wearing your pants makes you comfortable, do it. Anything goes. Do whatever you feel like doing.
Oh, good. Boomhauer's home. I feel like going out to the alley.
Hey, Bobby. I got these for the three of us for the Christmas photo.
Okay.
So, tell me, what happened in school today, huh? How are you feeling?
Okay. Oh, it was classic. In gym class, I made a fart noise with a deflated volleyball, and people thought it was Coach Kleehammer.
No, Bobby, that's good. But what I want to know about, honey, are your feelings.
Huh?
You know, do you feel misunderstood, isolated? Do you feel like people don't like you?
What do you mean people don't like me? I was the one who made the fart noise.
Bobby, I would like to share an excerpt from my diary, as I no longer want us to have any secrets.
No, that's okay.
Dear Diary, Bobby's eyebrows have still not grown in. It is disturbing.
Mom!
I want my sideburns to be even for Ron's picture. I'm going to need you to hold the laser level as I shave. Is there anything on you you'd like level?
No, thank you.
Bah! Close the door.
Hank, there are no doors.
What? No.
Only when we take down our inner doors can we put them back up, and then not use them.
So let me get this straight. To keep Bobby from running away, you have to do your business in front of me?
It's the only way.
How did you even do that?
I'm trying to take a shower and there's no curtain. Come on!
First one to breakfast gets to sit on my lap.
Oh, no.
Why are you wearing your pajamas?
I had to get dressed in a hurry. There's no doors in my house.
Yellow.
Hello, this is a recording of Ron. We're calling to confirm your photo shoot with Ron at...
Today at 5 p.m.?
What, today? No, I thought it was tomorrow. Hello? Help! Somebody please, hello!
Hank, I need you to go on a propane run for us now.
I'd love to, sir.
Can I hang out with you for a while?
You can if you want, but my dad's been testing tasers, so you really have to watch out.
I'll take my chances.
You have 30 seconds until this appointment is over. At 5:30, I'm taking a picture. 20 seconds.
I'm so sorry. I do not know how this could have happened. They should be here.
That is your picture. Goodbye. Next.
Well, here it is.
We didn't know about the mix-up until it was too late. We'll just reschedule.
Ron is booked up. We can't reschedule. Didn't you see the board? I even used those freaking high school musical magnets you love so much.
Neither of us came home in time.
I don't understand. I called. I left messages. Hank, where is your cell phone?
It's in my desk at work.
But how are you going to get my calls? Bobby, where's your phone?
It's in my desk at work.
Oh, my gosh. You did not want to get my calls. You were both avoiding me.
It's all the extra attention and sharing and whatnot. We felt a little claustrophobic.
Yeah, I've even had dreams that I was a little bunny and you petted me and petted me and petted me until you broke my neck.
Oh, I see. I just wanted us to be closer.
Yeah, I know.
Well, I have errands to run. I will not bother to tell you where I am going since it does not matter.
I sure hate to see Peggy so upset. Dang it, somebody should invent a pill that just makes you happy.
Hank needs a happy pill. Why won't someone make that?
It's not a pill, but I make something in my bathtub that'll make you happy.
You know, none of this would have happened if it wasn't for that family expert jackass.
You mean Stevens Davies? That guy's amazing. His theories, his sense of style, the whole thing. I wish I could go to his book signing today.
A book signing?
Yeah, at the Arlen Mall. I'd go, but I'm pretty busy writing this musical.
Huh. I think I'll go down there. Get that guy to call Peggy and fix all the problems he caused.
Hank's going to the bookstore. He's going to save the day. Save the day, 'cause that's what he does. Save the day.
Save the day.
Sorry I was such a lame lab partner today.
It's okay.
I just feel so bad about hurting my mom's feelings. I've got it. I'll just go down and beg for a new appointment. I'm adorable when I beg.
If that doesn't work, start crying. It works for my dad.
I need to return these. I am no longer in the Christmas spirit.
Sir, Mr. Davies isn't signing any personal items. You have to buy his book and wait in line.
All right, fine.
There you are, Mr. Ron.
Speaking.
My family missed our appointment yesterday, and my mom's really upset. Is there any way you can squeeze us in? This photo means a lot to her, and she means a lot to me. Please.
You know, I shoot families all the time who I know hate each other. It's nice to see there are some out there who have real love and devotion between them. Reminds me of why I got into this business.
So you'll give us a new appointment?
No. There's nothing I can do. Sorry.
Oh, please.
No.
Oh!
And the name is?
Hank Hill. I'm the husband of Peggy Hill.
I can't do two names on one book. You need to buy another.
Look, you and your goddamn book have upset my family, and now you're gonna fix it.
Security! Hey,
You are going to call my wife and tell her that she is a good mother and we have a good family. Use this. It's like a bat phone. It'll go right to her. Grip it. Why don't you grip it? I'm not going to tell you again. Now take the phone and make the dang call.
Hank, what are you doing?
Peggy? Ah, dang it, there he goes. I was trying to get your expert to tell you that everything was okay.
Mom!
Bobby, what are you doing here?
I tried to get Ron to reschedule. I even cried. I was faking it at first, and then I started crying real tears thinking about how important this was to you. I'm doing it again.
You are a wonderful husband and a wonderful son. And we are a wonderful family. And I don't need a picture to prove it. But it would have been nice. The Dooleys? Dang it! We're a better family than they are. We deserve to have our picture taken with Ron. In fact, Ron will take our picture. We just have to work together. Well, hello, Melinda.
Peggy, I see you found your son. We were all worried.
Sarcasm. Well, two can play at that game. Cute baby.
Sorry we can't stay and chat. We have an appointment with Ron.
I have 3 months' allowance saved up. It's all yours if you just run away for a little while.
You have an hour. Hey, Tim. How's your boy?
Dooley?
The Dooleys, please?
Yes. We are the Dooleys.
Ron, we'll see you now.
Which background should we use?
It doesn't matter where we are, as long as we are together. In the Alps.
Okay, now get closer. Father, put your arm around Mother.
You know what? We are fine just the way we are.
Something smells good. It's the menu. Even the menu smells good at Rattlesnakes.
Luann, what did I tell you about...
Hey, Peggy, if I get the chicken fried chicken and you get the chicken fried steak, we can...
Just a moment. There is something that I must take care of.
I do so know enough not to put a salad-sized fork in the spoon bin.
Well, that fork didn't just walk along and hop in there by herself, did she now?
No, she couldn't have.
Excuse me, ma'am. Why are you calling my niece a liar?
Luann knows we have a way of doing things here at Rattlesnakes. She also knows the consequences of not following that way.
You will not use threats with her.
And you will not tell me how to talk to my supervisees.
And you have just lost yourself a waitress. She quits.
Well, now, wait a minute. I wasn't gonna fire her.
Mm-hmm. It's too late for your apologies now, isn't it? Luann, pick up your clothes and 3 onion loaves. We are going home.
You know, I probably wouldn't have lost my Rattlesnakes job if you hadn't said anything.
Exactly, but I won't be around forever to do everything for you. You have to learn to help yourself.
How did it help me to lose my job?
It will leave you open for new opportunities, such as the one that I am about to present to you. The Learning Annex is offering a class on the joy of entrepreneuring. I signed you up.
It would be really nice if sometimes you could ask me when you make decisions about my life.
You're right. Would you like to go at 7 or at 9?
7.
I'm sorry, that won't work for me.
A lot of you think of Trip Larson as the Hog King of Arlen, but he wasn't born with that crown on his head. He's an entrepreneur, an innovator, and an inventor responsible for edibilizing 2 new parts of the pig.
Thank you.
My great-grandfather started Larson Pork Products with little more than 3 pigs and a killing hammer. Today, I'm proud to say, we kill more pigs than, well, pig hepatitis. There's no secret to success, really. You have to have a passion for whatever you do, whether it's processing pigs or sheep, or cattle into food and food products.
What's a food product?
It's like food, but cheaper.
Young lady, you had a question?
Yes. I find that I am too busy succeeding to keep track of all of my ideas. So, I keep them in a file.
Well, actually, that's more of a comment than a question.
Well, thank you. I think so, too.
Well, hello. How'd you like my lecture? Did you enjoy it? I mean, did you enjoy it as much as I enjoyed having you at my lecture?
I really like the part where you were excited about what you do. That's what I'm trying to find. A career I'm passionate about, like waitressing at a steakhouse. Oh.
You know, you have that special, I don't know, unspoiled quality, and something tells me I think you'd do pretty darn well in pork. How'd you like to interview for a position with Larson Pork Products?
Well, I did work with pork chops in my last job. But to be honest, sometimes I dropped a couple.
Well, see, that's the beauty of pork. It rinses off clean.
Ice cream? Hey, what are you celebrating?
Trip Larson has scheduled an interview with Luann.
I get to go to his house.
I don't see why he has to see her at his house. You think he could be interested in something more than an interview?
The pork industry is famously informal. That's how these things are done.
Luann, sometimes men aren't interested in what they say they're interested in. To put it bluntly, they're more interested in something else.
Oh, you mean sex?
No. Yes.
I'm here for my interview, Mr. Larson.
I am also here for her interview.
Luann, let's go ballooning. Peggy, why don't you read my autobiography?
Oh, it's all so beautiful. You can see for miles.
Yeah, 3.7 miles. You can see up to around 8 miles if you try this monocular. It's Austrian. They make the best monocular. Something wrong?
It's just that, well, you know so much and I know so little. I hope that doesn't make you think I'm stupid.
You are not stupid. You're ignorant.
What? No, you can't tell.
It's a compliment. That just means you haven't had the chance to learn all the wrong things.
Oh. No one's ever told me that before.
Well, maybe that's because no one has ever realized how ignorant you truly are.
What are you doing? That is not a proper way to interview!
Whose house are we gonna be TPing this year?
Probably mine again.
So how'd it go?
Mr. Trip Larson is the most wonderful man in the whole world.
Well, he gave you a job, huh? What position?
Oh, I'm his girlfriend.
Well, I knew this guy was no good, but braiding your hair? From the back, your head looks like a horse's ass.
Well, Trip likes my hair in braids. He says they make me look smart.
Luann, honey, it's not that we don't like your hair in braids, which we don't. It's that we don't like Trip. He's old enough to be your father, and he's treating you like a child.
Stop worrying, Aunt Peggy. I'm going to eat my salad after my steak. Trip says that's the French way.
So I can have my dessert first, then my steak, and then, if I have room, my salad.
Salad after steak? I hate to say this twice in one meal, but horse's ass.
Hello. We were in the neighborhood and thought you might like some of my Brown Betty. We can also discuss my Luann.
Hey, that's a good idea. Sounds fun. How'd you like to watch some football bloopers while I finish my set? You know, they send us advertisers some stuff that, well, you'll see it nowhere else.
I could take a look.
Hank, remember what we're here for.
But this is private bloopers. Hey, do you have the snowman who caught fire at the Vikings game?
Do I? I've got 3 different snowmen catching fire.
There he goes.
How's it going? Did Blanca set you up all right?
I would like to talk about Luann before we have to make a blooper reel out of her life.
Well, we just want to make sure Luann isn't getting into any trouble. She is our only niece.
Hank, Luann is lucky to have somebody like you looking out for her.
Will you look at that?
Yeah, that's the J5. It's a little project I've been working on for quite some time now. In terms of timed processing, weight, meat yield, weanability, she's pretty much the perfect pig.
Looks like you could eat it with a spoon.
Just give me 5 years and you will.
Oh, just like a baby. Look at her, Peggy. Remind you of someone when he was little?
Hank, how would you like to ride in a hot air balloon? Hey, I don't have to tell you it's powered by propane.
Well, that's one of the 8 uses of propane I haven't experienced firsthand.
Oh, dear Lord.
Peggy, I feel like Neil Armstrong up here. I can see everybody's gutters, and they look great.
Mrs. Hill, I'm a guy who makes his own rules. You play by them, everybody wins. Try to call your own game, not so terrific.
Whoa!
Well, let me tell you something. You might be rich, but all the money in the world cannot buy you the most precious gift of all, my respect. The man willfully endangered your life just to make a point, Hank.
Try to see it from his point of view. He was trying to control the balloon, and you kept talking to him.
I was right there. He was pulling and yanking that cord and trying to jerk you out of there with every last fiber of his being and then some.
Aunt Peggy, Chip believes that no one ever solved anything with a run-on sentence.
What? How dare you? You do not come into my house and correct my grammar unless your name happens to be Strunk or White, is it?
I'm just trying to help you improve yourself, Aunt Peggy.
This'll cook up nice, Hank. How much did it cost you, huh? $100?
Hank, the man is crazy. That headless pig is a threat.
No, it's a gift. From Trip Larson. And it's to you. I guess somebody owes Trip an apology.
There is a large dead animal on my lawn.
Look, let's be reasonable about this. I work in propane, so I give away propane. Trip Larson works with pork. So that's why he gave us this fella here.
No! You're bruising the rinds!
That's it. Luann, I have decided that your boyfriend is crazy. Now, do you want to break up with him, or should I?
Now just stop it. Stop telling me what to do. I am a proud, ignorant woman, and no one is going to change that.
Now, that is the stupidest thing I ever heard anyone say.
You wiped your eyes on my tie. That's okay. It's an amazing fabric.
Thanks, Trip. I feel better. I'm going to go home now and think of something mean to do to Aunt Peggy, okay?
Luann, you are home. I took the liberty of having your belongings meat trucked out here. Forgive me if they smell delicious. Luann, dear, this will be your room.
It's so beautiful. Oh, I don't see any of my clothes.
Well, that's because I had them shredded. Plant mulch. Gardening tip, synthetics make wonderful ground cover.
No, see, I need stuff to wear to dinner.
Not a problem.
Oh! But they're all the same.
Nothing is exactly the same. Everything has a small flaw or imperfection. Drives me mad.
Trip! Trip? Is that you? Trip? Are you there?
Back off, girl. Don't be messing with Papa's lady now, you hear? Are you all right, dearest?
Why is there a pig in the house?
Oh, don't tell me you're jealous.
I might have grown up poor, but I never knew anyone who kept a pig in the house.
Well, that's because they weren't equipped for it. The floor in there is Brazilian rosewood, super hard, super high quality stuff. And I had it finished with 4 coats of polyurethane. Not that it needs it. The J5's hose are soft as bedroom slippers. Schnappen! Go back to bed, honey. I'll have Blanca bring you up a warm glass of milk, okay? Okay. Finish it all. Oh, good, you're up.
My head is bleeding!
Your head hasn't been harmed. It's been improved. I took the liberty of dyeing it while you were asleep these last 14 hours.
Well, why? I don't want red hair.
You don't like it? Okay. Well, we can always shave it off and wait for it to regrow.
No!
Good. Then it's settled.
Blanca, I'm going all the way downstairs to practice my harp, like Mr. Larson wanted me to. It's me.
Except for the teeth. But that can be taken care of.
Are you trying to turn me into her?
This is the Larson Pork Products girl my grandfather created 50 years ago. Her picture graced the walls of my nursery. Mother never really paid me much attention, but she was always there.
I'm very sorry about your mother, and now I'm going home.
Please don't go. I've spent so many years trying to find you. Look at her. The Larson Pork Products woman is as comfortable dining with kings as she is slaughtering pigs. I never thought I'd meet someone as perfect as the woman in that picture. And then I saw you at the Learning Annex.
I guess, I'm just so alone here. I get scared.
I understand. And I mean to fix all that. With a big Halloween party to show the world just how happy we are.
Can I dress up as a pirate?
A woman as a pirate? Well, that's just crazy. I know just what you'll wear. This.
Hey, it's an invitation. Larson Pork Products and the Dance Theater of Arlen invite you to a Halloween gala. Sounds like a blast.
Well, I know Luann doesn't want to see me, but I am a Silver Slipper donor to the Dance Theater of Arlen, and those people still owe me an umbrella.
Oh, great. It's Luann. I'll bet she can tell us where the bathroom is.
Is that all you care about? The bathroom? What about Luann?
I can't enjoy a party until I know where the bathroom is. You knew that when you married me.
Hi, Aunt Peggy, Uncle Hank. I'm really glad you could come.
You look nice, Luann.
I know, Trip told me. I'm the Larson Pork Products girl.
You see, Peggy, I could have come as the Strickland propane guy instead of renting this getup.
Mister is ready for you now.
Oh, this is Blanca. She's my best friend here.
I'm here, dearest. Luann, you've never looked more beautiful. And I've never felt more alive. I never thought this day would come when I would have everything I've ever wanted within my grasp.
Is that an engagement ring?
Wait, Luann. I want everything to be perfect. Luann, will you do me the great honor of marrying him?
Him?
Javier, the time has come.
That's the man in the ad!
Life is a series of compromises.
Trip, I'm kind of confused. What is happening here?
Don't you see? We can have it all. We can be the family in the picture. You, him, and me.
What? What?
Luann, wait! Luann! Where did Luann go?
That's for me to know and you to find out. And me to find out too, because I don't know.
Luann!
Luann!
Luann, wait! I can explain everything.
No. You're sick. I'm calling the police.
Luann, you're not thinking clearly.
I'm here, Luann. I'll take care of everything. Oops.
This is perfect. Now we can become Larson Pork Products together. Luann, trust me, this is for the best. We agreed that I would do the thinking for both of us.
I never agreed to be a Larson Pork Product.
Luann, I thought you loved me.
Trap!
Pull the left lever. Now.
Let me do it.
Mama, Papa, I'm coming home. Oh my God. I can suddenly think clearly. The voices have left my head. What am I doing in a pig costume? Uh-oh.
At least Trip seemed happy. And now he's in a better place.
Honey, Trip had a mental breakdown and is now a sausage. That's not a better place. But you handled the situation very well.
I did, didn't I?
You saved yourself by thinking for yourself.
I did, didn't I?
You are your own woman.
I am. I am! So really, it's a happy ending.
Happy enough.
The worst part of going on vacation is the look on her face when we head out the door.
Are we talking about Lady Bird or Peggy?
Whoa, down, girl.
Hi, guys. Meet my new friend, Buster. Say hello, Buster.
Pretty dog, weak handshake.
Buster, play.
Boy, Bill, that is a magnificent animal.
Yeah, I got him through a new military program where you adopt the pet of a GI while he's on his tour of duty.
Well, all right. That's a great way to serve our country, supporting our enlisted men one dog at a time. Hey, I was just going to take Lady Bird up to the lake. You and Buster want to come along?
Sorry, Buster does his community service at the VFW today. Some of those old guys haven't felt the tongue on their face for years. Here, boy.
Hey, Bill, can civilians get in on this, or is it just a perk for the armed forces?
Anyone can do it. All you have to do is take a pledge to perform all functions necessary and possible for the animal's well-being.
A pledge?
Okay, now, we start here. 2 weeks from today, we drive 400 miles and catch a riverboat tour up the mighty Mississippi. Then it is on to Graceland in Memphis, and then to the Cowboys-Titans game in Nashville. And on the way back, we get to stop at Willis's famous barbecue where the ribs fall off the bone or your money back. Now, Bobby, Memphis to Nashville. That's a long stretch without a rest stop.
I'm already training. I've had 4 glasses of water today. It's been 2 hours and 9 minutes, and I feel fine.
Peggy, Bobby, great news. We can adopt the dog of a GI while he's on his tour of duty.
I don't know, Hank, another dog?
Not just any dog, the dog of a soldier. Come on, think about our patriotic duty. I'll take care of it, I promise. I'll do everything. You won't even know it's here.
We are going on vacation in 2 weeks. We're gonna have to board Lady Bird as it is.
Don't worry, I told the military we can't take the dog until after we get back from our trip.
Well, as long as it doesn't interfere with the vacation, I suppose it's
All right.
It's nice to see him so happy.
A koozie? Since when are you so fancy all of a sudden? You too good for us now?
Hey, guys. You are looking at a guy who has just been approved for the GI Foster Pet Program.
Yay!
Way to go, man.
Do you know what kind of dog you're getting?
No, but his name's Duke. You tell me a dog named Duke won't take a bullet for you.
This is so amazing. He knew it was empty.
Oh, how the mighty have fallen.
We don't have to go through Oklahoma. Hill residents.
This is Army Sergeant Williamson. We're going to need you to take possession of Duke between 0900 and 0915 tomorrow morning.
What? But I thought I made it very clear that we didn't want Duke until after we got back from our vacation.
Patriotism doesn't take a vacation, sir.
This is the smallest bottle of Prel that I have ever seen.
Check out the lotion. Dang it, I just used it all.
I got a call from the armed forces. Duke is coming a little earlier than expected. Like tomorrow.
But we're leaving in less than a week. You just call them back and tell them it's too early.
Don't worry. I talked to the guy who owns the farm where Lady Bird is going to stay, and he says another dog would be no problem.
Why do we need toilet seat covers?
One word, Tennessee.
They'll be here any second. Is everybody ready? You're wearing that?
Dog, Hank. It's a dog.
Car. Hey, Bill, my dog's about to be delivered.
That's great. I just got a gift basket from my GI. Get this. He's a Blue Angel. He's the one that made France mad by flying under the Eiffel Tower.
Oh, my God, they're here.
Morning, Mr. Hill. On behalf of the Armed Forces, thank you for your generosity. I present to you, Duke.
Come here, boy.
Hank, looks like that cat ate your dog.
About Duke, he's a cat. I was supposed to get a dog. My neighbor got a dog.
Yeah, and I wanted to be an F-18 pilot. One psych exam later, I'm delivering you a cat.
Oh, wait, I already have a dog, so a cat would be in danger. That would be treason, right?
Sir, is this your signature here, sir?
Yes.
And is this your 2-page addendum stating how it would be your honor to fulfill your patriotic duty? I believe you quoted the Star-Spangled Banner in its entirety.
Huh.
cat? Okay, this won't be so bad. I bet while we're gone, we can board Duke for just a few more dollars a day.
Lovely. And in the meantime, where are we going to keep this?
Well, Private Hennessy left us an information dossier we're supposed to follow. Let's see what he says.
Mom, look out! Oh!
Yep.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. No.
Hank, looks like the cat is out of the bag. Oh, this has been a catastrophe. Cat. You got a cat.
You can't open them. So one of our fighting men has a cat. What of it?
Hey, guys.
Wow, you two are looking good. I see the perfect fusion of master and animal. I can't tell where one ends and the other begins.
Oh, I feel great. Good old Buster's built my wind up. Well, that must be Duke. He's cute.
Dang it, Bill. Why didn't you tell me you could get stuck with a cat in this program?
Come on, Hank. Cats aren't so bad. One of Buster's best friends is a cat that does recon missions with a camera strapped to his back. Now, I don't think yours does that, though.
Try this. Once you start playing with it, you won't want to stop.
No thanks. I just need to get some cat food. You see, I was recently forced to take care of a cat, and I need to know which one of these I should buy. Quickly.
Oh, all that stuff is garbage. What your cat needs is this. Scientific formula.
$18 a bag? What's wrong with all this other stuff?
Well, between you and me, it's practically inedible. We should really be in jail for carrying it.
All right, fine. Give me a bag of the scientific formula.
Ooh, which flavor? I recommend the Italian herb chicken. Delicious.
You think Private Hennessy enlisted just to get away from that thing?
Oh, put it out of your mind, Hank. In a week, we'll be at Graceland. I wonder if they'll let us shoot a television.
Oh, Hank!
Bobby, get Duke off the dinner table.
He just threw up. I don't want to touch him.
Pick him up with a napkin.
Do you want me to take him off the table, or do you want me to eat my vegetables? Because I can't do both.
Fine, I'll do it. Dang it!
I hope you like the smell of a cranberry bog, because it is the only thing that counteracts the cat stink.
Ugh, wave some of that stuff over here. Oh my God, the cat has soiled in my shoes. Where is he?
He's in my room. If I stop petting him, he'll bite me.
I've read that dossier cover to cover, and nowhere in it does it say anything about pooping in shoes.
You know, I hate this cat, but there might actually be something wrong with him. Maybe you should take him to Dr. Yandell.
I can't. If there are any problems, I'm supposed to take him to Dr. Leslie at the Vet Consortium.
That place with the valet parking? Wait, we're not paying for this, are we? We have our vacation to think about.
It's like having a bomb strapped to my lap.
It's part of my commitment. I can't ask Duke's owner to take it out of his combat pay.
I've got to go to the bathroom. Ow!
I'm Hank Hill. This is Duke. We have an appointment with Dr. Leslie.
What's the nature of your cat's problem?
He's pooping in my shoes.
Okay, go ahead and have a seat. And we ask that you please not make eye contact with Mr. Javier's parrot. He's got anger issues.
Hello, you must be Duke's caregiver. I'm Dr. Leslie. How are you feeling today, Mr. Duke?
Yeah, so I don't know cats, so I can't really tell if anything is wrong.
That's the thing about animals. They can't tell us what's wrong. And take it from me, they can't understand our jokes. Why don't you gently restrain him so I can take some blood and check his vitals?
Yeah, don't you have a strap or a clamp or something?
If you prefer, you could lay on the examination table and hold Duke to your chest. Mm-hmm. Very good. Well, everything seems normal, Mr. Hill.
Oh, great. Then I just need you to sign this Army form stating that, everything within reason has been done to ensure the proper health of said animal.
Everything hasn't been done, Mr. Hill. Sure, Duke looks normal, but I did not spend 4 extra years specializing in small animal treatment to just look. I want to do some more tests on Duke to make sure we don't miss anything. EKG, MRI, maybe an iodine trace.
Okay.
First off, we're gonna need to ensure the Duke has been getting the proper diet.
I'm way ahead of you, Doctor. I already have him on the scientific formula.
You can't feed that to a cat. Mr. Hill, Duke should only be eating Vet's brand.
You're asking me to spend $57 on a bag of cat food?
Well, we can't expect Duke to buy it on his salary. Do you see? Nothing.
Okay, that's going to be $543.
What? Bone density test, lactose intolerance test, allergy panel?
I know it sounds a bit pricey, but these people have all the best equipment. Well, almost all the best equipment.
You never stop selling, do you, Tommy?
You're in good hands. I don't have a pet, but I'd bring my son here if they'd let me.
Listen, I can't afford this. I'm taking my family on vacation. I'm just doing this because I made a pledge to the Army. I don't even like cats.
Buster. Here, boy.
Ah, dang it.
Okay, droop your eyelids. Now unflare that nostril. That's it. Perfect.
Dad, look at my poker face.
We are gonna take everything from that riverboat but the paddle wheel.
Yeah, I'm sorry, you guys, but Duke's vet visit just cost us the riverboat stop.
What?
This is no longer a valid triptych.
I knew it. I knew this whole thing would blow up in our faces. Hank, let's just get rid of this cat. It's ruining our lives.
I can't do that. It'll be fine. You'll see. Maybe we won't be able to stay in hotels, but we can camp in the car. Hill residence.
It's Dr. Leslie. Duke's blood work came back and his blood sugar is normal. No adult onset diabetes, no hypertension, no hemophilia.
Oh, that's great.
But we did notice his white blood cell count is up slightly.
What does that mean?
Could be nothing. Could be cancer. I'm gonna need you to come in with Duke right away. I'd like to do a complete physical workup to cover all our bases. I also recommend this. It's what we call a feline mobility cart.
Wait, the cat can't walk?
Of course he can walk, but rolling is easier. You see, it may relieve some pressure and redirect blood flow, plus alloy wheels.
But all this could be for nothing, right? I mean, Duke may not have anything wrong with him.
Boy, that'd be great. I'd like to go in.
In?
Do a small exploratory surgery, rule some things out.
What's that gonna cost me?
Guesstimate? Between $1,000 and $2,000 and $3,000.
That's a lot of money. See, my family and I were kind of going on this vacation.
Would it kill you not to go on vacation? Because it may kill Duke.
Do you take traveler's checks?
You and your stupid patriotism. I'm sure that cat will thank you for canceling our vacation by hissing at you.
I expanded my bladder for this trip. Thanks a lot, Dad.
I can't believe what they want me to do to get Duke ready for surgery. To keep him sterile, I have to put on these little paper booties before he uses the litter box.
Excuse me. I believe your dog left this toy in my yard.
So sorry about that. He likes pretty ladies.
Oh. Well, thank you. Here's my number in case any more of his toys go missing.
Dad, Duke's wheels tracked poo all over my bed sheets.
Tip-top news, Mr. Hill. We've eliminated even a remote possibility that Duke has lung cancer, stomach cancer, or pancreatic cancer.
Oh, thank God. So, can you sign the release?
Now we can move on to Duke's circulatory and skeletal systems.
$150 for a feline enema? I could do it for half that.
I wish I could let you, Peggy.
Duke is bleeding us dry, Hank. I think it is time to take him to our vet for a second opinion. Come on, you get the crate, I'll get the oven mitts.
That's a cute little cart you got him in. You have a little mouse that rides in there, too?
I swore I would do all that I could for the care of this cat, in writing.
Well, you've had him tested from his brain to his behind. Sounds to me like you have. You want me to sign that?
Well, thank you, but I need Duke's vet of choice to do it, Dr. Bradley Leslie.
Oh, he's top-notch. The best in his field.
Well, I was kind of hoping you'd tell me he was a quack and I wouldn't have to listen to him. And he's costing me a fortune.
Well, he's got all those new fancy machines, and if you got the machines, by God, you're going to use them. But truth is, sometimes cats just get old. Duke's going to die someday, but not of anything he's got right now.
But he keeps vomiting.
Cats vomit. They eat, poop, and vomit. That's what they do.
So you're telling me I sacrificed my family's vacation so this guy can pay for his fancy machines?
Yeah, you wouldn't believe how much some of them go for. Tommy, how much one of those ultramagnetic doohickeys you keep yammering about set me back?
The magnetic ultrasonic imager 9220? You don't want to know. It's so expensive no one can make money on it. We only sold 2. One in Beverly Hills and one in Aspen. I could have one delivered within the week.
So wait, that machine's even more expensive than the ones Dr. Leslie has?
Oh, yeah. He's got 9210. That's a solid unit, but this baby's 7% more accurate and it comes in chrome.
Can I have some of those brochures?
Just take one, though. They're also really expensive.
Mr. Hill, Teresa didn't tell me you had an appointment.
I don't. Look, I just stopped by to tell you there will be no more surgeries or tests or anything else done to my cat, and I want you to sign this.
There are still several more tests we can perform, Mr. Hill. You see, we have a responsibility to these creatures. Duke can't tell us he wants to live.
Yeah, I know, and he can't joke around. But I bet if he could talk, he'd say he wants to be put through the magnetic ultrasonic imager.
I've got one of those.
9220. Says here that the 9220 is 7% more accurate than the old 9210.
Yes, but 7% more accuracy hardly justifies me spending that kind of money. I'd have to use a machine on pets and their owners to break even. It's just too expensive.
Well, that seems like the kind of decision you'd want to leave to that woman and her bird, or that guy and whatever the hell that thing is. I'm sure they'd like to know you've been depriving them of the latest in full-body diagnostic testing. I wish I had enough of these pamphlets for everyone. Hey, I guess I could go out there and read it out loud.
No, hold on a minute. That machine would bankrupt me. I've got to draw the line somewhere.
We all have to draw the line somewhere.
Is that 9220 something you should be using on Frank?
You can keep that pen. It's from some company that makes Viagra for lizards.
Works for snakes, too.
Well, it's 3 o'clock. Right about now, Dr. Leslie is turning Duke over to Private Hennessy. Look, I know this isn't the kind of trip we all had in mind. Bobby, why don't you go ahead and have the 21-rib salute?
Really? It's not an entree, it's an event!
So, how much money do we have left in the vacation fund?
$98, which means, well, this is as far as we can go.
You know, just being away from Duke feels like a holiday. Good food, family, the cowboys. Now this is what I call a dream vacation.
Army Sergeant Bill Dotree relinquishing command of Buster.
On behalf of myself and the crew of the USS Eisenhower, I say thank you.
Wow.
How you getting home, Sergeant? You ever pulled 2 Gs? Don't worry, Buster'll sit on your lap.